Engineer Conrad Tahid Utaan, an aspirant for the national chairmanship of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has endorsed the party's decision to zone the national chairman position to the North Central, deeming it fair and essential for party's unity. At a press conference in Abuja, Utaan emphasized that given that former national chairman Dr. Uyocha Ayu is from the North Central, it is only fitting for someone from the same zone to complete his unfinished tenure. He highlighted that the People's Democratic Party's constitution supports this approach, stipulating that any replacement for a removed officer must come from the same area. Utaan acknowledged that the final decision, however, rests on the National Executive Council of the party and expressed his commitment to respect whatever decision they make. He stated that if the NEC decides to allow current acting national chairman, Ambassador Umar Ali Adamago, to continue, he will fully support that decision. However, if the NEC determines that someone from the North Central Zone should take on the role, Utaan believes he is the best suited for the responsibility.
Regarding the issue of zoning of the national chairmanship to the North Central, I believe it will be the just thing to do since the ousted national chairman, Dr. Uche Ayu, was from the same zone, and one from the same zone should complete his tenure, for it is only equitably, for it to be equitably discharged. Uche Ayu was from North Central Zone. His constitution, section 46, subsection 6, says when an officer of the party leaves the position either by way of removal or death, somebody from that zone should be replaced, should replace the officer that has left. And it is not the first time. The secretary from the Southwest left. Somebody from the Southwest has replaced him on the National Working Committee. Only recently, the assistant woman leader of the party from the South-South, left, and then somebody from the South-South was nominated by the Zonal Executive Committee of the South-South to NEC for ratification as National Assistant Woman Leader. I am mindful that in line with the provision of the Constitution of the party to the effect that a replacement for an ousted official be made from his area, the National Executive Council, that's the NEC of the party, is going to take a decision on that. And as a loyal party man, my ambition is still subject to a decision of the party's leadership as will be taken by the NEC, hopefully by the next NEC on the 24th of October 2024. If the NEC, in its wisdom, interprets the law of the party to the effect that the current acting national chairman, Ambassador Umar Ilia Damagun, should continue with the good work he and other members of the National Working Committee are doing, I will accept the decision in good faith and continue to give maximum support to the party as a loyal and faithful party man. But if the NEC, on the other hand, decides that someone from the North Central should see out the tenure of the current National Working Committee as national chairman, then I am of the firm belief that no other person will best be suited and healed to discharge that responsibility than my humble self.
Additionally, he argued that the rationale for assigning the position to the North Central must also apply to Benue State, specifically Benue Southwest Zone B Senatorial District, from which Dr. Ayu hails from. Utaan contended that selecting someone from outside Zone B would undermine the principle guiding this decision and would be perceived as unjust by the people of the district.
The rationale for ceding the position to the North Central will have to be applied right down to the Benue situation and given to the Benue Northwest, which is Zone B, Senatorial District, where Dr. Uche Ayu hails from. It will be a gross negation of the principle of supporting the ceding of the position to the North Central should anyone outside of Zone B take the position. It will be a miscarriage of justice, which will be unacceptable to we, the people of that zone. Uche Ayu did not only come from North Central and from Benue, he came from a zone. And deliberately from Zone B, because Engineer Gemade had been national chairman of this party from Zone A, Audu Ogbe had been national chairman of this party from Zone C. The only zone in Benue that had not produced national chairman was Zone B. That is why the position was ceded to Zone B and went to Uche Ayu. So if you are replacing Uche Ayu, and the argument is that you should go to North Central, it is only right that you should go to Benue and go to the zone where Uche Ayu hails from, which is where I come from, Zone B. So it is not generally going to North Central or going to Benue, it's going to a particular zone. Because we do not only zone in politics. Nationally, we zone and also micro-zone. That is the wisdom, or probably the convention, that has been applied by the leaders and founders of this party since 1998. It is therefore my desire that PDP wins in Edo State at the next governorship election, and my support is for the party's candidate in that election.